Hello and welcome to Maggie's Fun Time. Before we get started, I have been offline a good while and my kids deleted half my stuff off the computer, so most of my new videos that I was going to post are gone. So I'm going to have to end up recording them all over again and then trying to repost them online. So when I do that, they'll be posted up. Today we are going to go over single player commands. So I'm just making sure I got all my stuff put up. Okay, let's go upstairs for this one. My previous videos, this is probably new to y'all. I put these up so we could farm some cookies and stuff. And let's see what time it is. It's getting ready to the sunset. Oh, this thing right here, it is actually working. The problem is not that it's too close to the spawn point, but that there is so many places underground where they are spawning that they're not spawning up there. So, but I have had stuff drop out of here, so I don't know. I'll probably end up having to either do it on the new world or somewhere else. I am waiting for it to get sunset so we can go ahead and go to sleep. Okay, single player commands. If you go to the wiki, the the Minecraft wiki, all the single player commands is on there. You cannot do the single player commands on multiplayer servers unless you are op. If you're not an op, I believe most of them you can't do unless you're an op. So keep that in mind. I don't have horses yet because this is still pre 1.6, so I'll have to either redo this whole thing or go somewhere to where it'll spawn 1.6 planes. Okay, so single player commands. The first thing we can do is if you hold down F3 and press H, then it'll give you the durabilities of all your stuff on your weapons and stuff. So it'll show you what the durability is and everything. As you can see, there's a big difference between iron and diamond durabilities. Okay, so when you want to enter single player commands, you'll hit the slash button, and then if you press the tab button with that menu open, the chat menu, it'll give you a whole list of different commands that you can actually use. Now, if you go to the wiki, it'll tell you what all these do. Okay? We are going to just play with a couple of them. Now, most of the, there are certain ones of the single player commands that can only work on command blocks. And you cannot get a command block unless you enter it. So you will enter give. It has to be lowercase. It doesn't understand uppercase unless the actual word that you're trying to enter is uppercase, which I'll show you in a minute. You have to have the backslash on there. Give, and then you enter your name, the name of your account, which when you die, it pops up on the screen. So if you want to know, just start the new world and die, and it'll show you their name up on the screen. You enter that. I'll just enter player's name right now. And then you enter the number of the item that you want. I think it's 137. It is on the wiki, so you can look up the number on the wiki and know exactly which number to enter. You can also give yourself, some people qualify it as cheating. You can give yourself any item that you can spawn in creative mode. You can give to yourself without going in creative mode. You just got to know the number, and you just type in the number and how many you want, and then it'll pop up the items for you. We know that you can change game modes by doing this, and then I'm in creative, and I've done that a couple times on screen. And there is 3 game modes, so zero is survival, and then the third game mode you can only access by using the single player commands, and that is 2. And as you see, it says it's been updated, and you cannot, this is called adventure mode, you cannot break anything unless you have the right tool to break it with. And let's show you a couple things like that. So let's say we go up here and just like don't you do it. And you can break grass and stuff with anything. You don't have to have a specific tool for grass. Okay, so we come up here, and as you can see, I cannot break these leaves. Can't hoe them, can't mine them, and the axe does not work on leaves. The sword is the only thing that works on leaves. I think the shovel might too. I don't have a shovel on me. Okay. Some other stuff you can do. There's game rules too, so you can enter game rule. And it'll list all the game rules that you can enter. You can go on the wiki and it'll tell you what all these stuff does. As you see, there is a do spawning. So we will turn that on or off. And if you enter part of the rule and then you hit tab, it'll finish filling out the rule name. We want spawning, and then to turn it on or off, you will hit the less than symbol, false, and the greater than symbol, and then you'll hit enter, and then it'll say game rule updated. And if you want to turn it back on, you enter the same thing. And then enter true. and it'll say game rule update if you did it right. If you're not sure which one is on or which one isn't on, you can just enter the game rule. And then hit enter, and it'll tell you the rule, and it'll also tell you the which one it is. And then you'll want to just put in the opposite of that to turn it off or on. This is not cheating. It is in the game designed for people who make maps and stuff, where they want the game rules to be different depending on the thing. I like to turn mob spawning off when I'm doing my adventuring mode, because it only turns the spawning off for the natural spawning in the darkness in the world. It does not turn the spawning off on spawners. So it's more like you have to go out there and adventure and find like dungeons and stuff. So that's why I do that. People that make adventure maps don't want natural spawning in the world. They want only to spawn in certain locations. So they'll turn the mob spawning off for that kind of stuff. If you are wanting to use the spawning items without going in creative mode, there is a list of the item codes on the wiki too, I believe. So you can look them up, and then you just keep a list of the ones you want. Ah, see? It does work. It's just there's so many places that are spawning underneath here that it's not very efficient right now. So I think that's about it. I'm going to go ahead and sleep. This is Magzie, and make sure you like and subscribe. And I thought I got all these chickens. This, for real. I guess it's better than, nah, I'd rather have the pigs. If you see my one video, the new spawning for this area is pigs and horses and something else. Spawn it in again and see. I might have to pick a new map to do this on too, because I need to show you the mob spawning thing, and it's not working out on this one. There we go. This is Magzie, and I hope y'all have a nice day.